Hey guys, Frank Spencer, Mr. Chatsworth here, and it's that time again, time for our market update. And today we're going to talk about Chatsworth and single family homes in general. Um, I would tell you that the market's changed, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist or a realtor to actually realize that it's changed. And so let's dive into it. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on and let's see how we navigate the situation, the challenges, overcome the hurdles so that we create more success stories. So we're going to start out with, as we always do, the market action index. And today it's at 35. Now, if you've seen any of these, you know that 35 is very close to a buyer's market. Anything 30 or below is a buyer's market. Buyers don't buy in a buyer's market. Why? Because, and I know you're asking, but why is because they think if they wait just another week longer, another month longer, they'll get it even a little bit cheaper. So buyers are hesitant to buy unless they absolutely have to, looking for a better deal. Bad philosophy, but that's what we're dealing with. And so 35 sellers, what I have to say to you is this, and please listen. 35 means that you're not in control of the market. You may be hanging on to the vestiges of that market we've been in for the last decade or so that you could dictate the terms, you could dictate the price, you could expect a lot of concessions from the buyer so that they could have the privilege of buying your house. But that's not real. That's not today. And that's not where we're at right now. So, what I'm going to tell you is that if you're a seller and you have a legitimate buyer on the line, and by legitimate, I mean ready, willing, and able to buy, you negotiate. You may not give them everything they ask for, but you negotiate. And you negotiate in good faith because things are tough out there. So let's talk a little bit about it. Oh, what I didn't say is that uh, while you're negotiating, uh, understand that the buyers are scared. They don't know if prices are going up. They don't know if prices are going down. They don't know. So they're motivated by fear right now and they're going to be hesitant. So, all that being said, market action index is 35. Let's jump into some of the numbers here. And here we go. Average day on market, right about 100 days. So, what I can tell you about that is we were selling houses 6 months ago in 100 minutes. If it was priced right, they were going quick. They were going for more money than we needed or that we were asking for. Now we're looking about 109 days on market. So it's taking time and it's taking a pricing strategy that meets the buyer's goals and objectives. So gone are the days where you could price high and sell higher. And today, we may not even be able to price at market value and generate the activity we need in order to foster a sale. So consult with your realtor, make sure that your pricing strategy is in line with the market of today. So let's go on and take a look at median list price. And I can tell you that median list price single family homes in Chatsworth. If we go back, this would be right about May of 2024 to today. General trend line is down. We're seeing now, I want to be careful with my words. We are not seeing a market crash. We're seeing a market adjustment. We're seeing buyers holding for better pricing and sellers um, having to compete in order to get their home sold. So, uh, where back in May it was 1.9 million for a medium single family home. Today we're looking at 1.7, I believe. Yep, 1.7. 90-day average is 1.6 million. So we are noticing a reduction. Let's also take a look at a big one, property with price decreases. That's holding kind of stable. But let's talk a little bit about that number. We are at roughly 39, so let's say 40% of the homes that list with full enthusiasm and confidence that they're going to get the house sold, they have to reset and reduce price. Couple that with properties that relist, and we're seeing the 90-day average at about 11%. So what's that say? That says 51% of the homes that come on market are having to adjust their strategy in order to facilitate a sale. And that's a big part of that 100-day listing. So what I'm going to tell you is you may not like the number you hear, but if your realtor and your heart says that's the right number, price, price, price. There are three reasons a house doesn't sell: location, condition, and price. And I will tell you this, price is the only thing that offsets everything. So I'll tell you a little story about agent friend of mine. Um, she shared it with me the other day. Amy, if you're listening, this is you. Anyway, she said she and her client walked into a home for sale. They were going to view it, and she said the house was so filthy, so it made them want to gag. I mean, so just rancid, and made them want to gag. And yet it had only been on the market a couple days, had multiple offers. Doesn't sound like what we're seeing here. Only had a couple offers, had a couple offers in. It was going to sell. Why do you think? Price. Always comes down to price. If your house isn't selling, rethink your pricing strategy. That's enough of the lecture. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next segment, inventory. And where are we? We are at today 62 homes on the market in Chatsworth. So Chatsworth's a pretty good sized community, and I would tell you that 60 homes on market probably historically is not an egregious number, but given where we've been over the last 15 years or so in terms of inventory, this trend line tells it all. Inventories are rising. The more competition you have, the more pressure there is on price, especially when buyer activity is so low. So that's it in a nutshell for this segment. Now I want to talk about where things are in terms of our quartiles. We divide the market up into four quartiles, each 25% of the market indexed by value. So our luxury market right now is nearly 3 million. That house probably going to be right around 5,022 square feet. It's going to be on an acre to 2.5 acres, 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, 41 years old. There are two on the market, two sold, but it's taken about 126 days for those homes to sell. Our secondary market, just under luxury, 1.8 million, 3.50 square foot, roughly quarter acre, half acre, and it's taken about 3 months for that to sell. Now our two entry level areas. Uh, our first move up area is that third level, and we're looking at 1.3 million. It's going to be on about 8,000, 10,000 square foot lot, 2,400 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 bath. And it's going to take you 2.5 months to sell. And then finally, our entry level homes, single family homes, 1,500 square foot, 1,600 square foot, somewhere around there, $898,000. And it's going to take you a month and a half, maybe 2 months to sell. So entry level is still doing fairly good. We had three come on market, and we had two absorbed. I can tell you again, these inventory numbers are not horrible, but the trend line says that they're going to continue to get worse for a little bit. We're going to have more homes come to market, and buyer activity, if it doesn't pick up, will, following the law of supply and demand, will indicate that prices are probably going to adjust a little bit more. So sellers, again, if you get into an offer, negotiate in good faith, and you'll probably get through it. Listen to your realtors. We know the market. And I think as long as we're here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the condo market too. We'll do that real quick. Just a quick overview. Market's a little stronger on the condo market. Buyer activity, action index is right around 48, 47, somewhere around there, and still fairly good sellers market, but prices are coming down. If we look at inventory, inventories are trending down. Things are selling. Let's look at a couple other quick numbers. Let's see, we have average day on market. Again, we're looking at 75 days or so. Properties with a price decrease. We were at 40 for single family homes, and we're at 25 or so. Relisting, and we're at 23. So we're at 48% of the condos that come on market have to readjust and restart their market. So all things being said, we're probably seeing more activity on the condo side, primarily because of the lower median list price of 700,000, well below single family home prices in any quartile. But we've got our challenges in this market too. So that's it. A lot for you to digest. If you like this video, I'm going to ask that you click like, and if you have any comments, please give me your comments. And finally, I'd ask that you subscribe, because we do these every week. Different part of the community, but we do them every week. I'm Mr. Chatsworth, and again, thank you.